Trust the plan, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom's in. Called it 2 days ago. Proof's in the pudding. It was set at 33K. Put out my video. We were like 35K. I believe, not financial advice. That was it. Hodl and go long, baby. Is Ukraine the big one? Is it the big geopolitical event that we've been waiting for? Is it what I'm seeing some liberals in the media calling World War III? I can only just laugh. I've been talking about this, ladies and gentlemen, here at AMTV for over 15 years with amazing, very predictable accuracy because it's all been foretold. In fact, you just open up a Bible and it'll tell you exactly what's going to happen in the future. That's all you need to know. So is Ukraine the big one? I'll let you decide. But I believe, in my opinion, not only is it the plan, it's already been decided. It's been given the Cinderella blessing by China, which is wearing the pants and in charge. In fact, I'm not the only one that says this. It should be pretty darn obvious that the Western empire is collapsing, just like Ray Dalio has suggested for years and spoke out on CNBC.com again today and said, yeah, America is in trouble. It's on the decline. Notice people like him are pivoting to Asia because there's more opportunity. They're already implementing CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. They're moving from a collapsing fiat system. We're getting away from the petrodollar and the military-industrial complex as it was that the United States enjoyed its sovereign power for so many years. And now, I don't know, guys, look at a chart. The dollar's lost 80-90% of its value over the last several decades. Smart money realizes it's out of time. That's why you can't find any Rolexes at the store, because even jewelry has more value than paper printed from nothing, backed by nothing, that utilizes a fractional reserve system with infinite bailouts to infinity, and a system that tells us they're going to raise interest rates an itty-bitty couple basis points while they sit on $9 trillion friggin' dollars worth of debt. Again, like I'm supposed to be scared of that, Jerome Powell? Oh, you're going to raise 4 times. Ooh, that'll mean you go from 0 to like 1% at the most, bro. That means we're still at 0, if it not negative interest rates, which means we have screaming inflation, hard hitting it in your face, which is why housing and rents and everything continues to skyrocket. And it's not going to stop. They're never going to pay this stuff back, guys. They can never materially raise interest rates. They have to take interest rates like 10%, man, to meaningfully stop this inflation. I was just reading an article today, young couple minted their own NFTs using the principles I teach at school. Click the link below. That promo code's going away today. So if you want to get in and learn everything you can about non-fungible tokens, how to potentially create cash flows, make your first $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 plus dollars a month, learn about these amazing new blockchain technologies. Who knows? You might just stumble on your next 1,000x opportunity or not. But this couple selling non-fungible tokens saved their house out of foreclosure and made like several $100,000, a couple $100,000 in Ethereum, USD equivalent, because they understand the future of technology. So the United States right now, you're reading in the media, the corporate media, like Biden's positioning troops. Dude, this is just all for show. This is how they're going to sell it to you. Well, the United States didn't defend Ukraine because it wasn't like a real war. It was only this minor incursion, they'll say, that like Putin did. So, we kind of sent some troops to overlook the situation as he takes it over. So again, Putin has been pivoting and posturing this way ever since the collapse of the USSR, which is kind of what I think is going on in the United States right now, as we see states fragment, everything splitting apart ideologically, politically. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen the country more divided in my 40 short years that I've been alive. I think a lot of you would agree with that. So, yeah, we're in a dire situation, but China has given the blessing to Russia. These are the power brokers of the future. It's not a declining Western empire. And here's why. Germany and France, Germany especially, ain't going to do anything about what Putin does and is about to do in Ukraine, because they would never bite the hand that feeds them all that sexy natural gas. the NG pipelines that Putin very strategically is supplying to the whole European Eurozone and key countries like Angela Merkel, who very carefully just retired. And I don't even know who her replacement is. So they're not going to do anything. Sleepy Joe is not going to wake up from his, I don't know, whatever he's doing. So it's already baked into the pie. This is likely to happen anytime from now to the Olympics or maybe after the Olympics, because I bet Russia has a deal with China, like they don't want to muddy the Winter Games up. Let China and the premier over there look good. So get it done before or after. That's just what I'm guessing at this point. So China is leading the way. Asia is leading the way on central bank digital coins. It does not matter if you read things like China bans mining or Russia bans mining. That doesn't do anything. It's decentralized. There's no sovereign risk, guys, with Bitcoin if it's truly decentralized. So I would look past, because markets are forward-looking, look past what's going on in Ukraine right now. What you need to be doing is playing to win. Too many of you are playing not to lose. Make winning your only option. Create the cash flows you need. So many of you are living your life like tomorrow's guaranteed. There's no guarantee of tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, one thing I've learned with my brother, for example, being diagnosed with cancer, and other people in my family dying, like my grandparents died in their 50s from cancer back to back, is that there's no guarantee of tomorrow. We learned this the last couple years. I have another family friend, their dream was to go travel Europe when they retired, but then the world shut down. And so they never got to, and then they were actually diagnosed with cancer and died. These things happen. Stop pretending that you've got time. You don't. And as I said yesterday, if you have real faith and courage, you will have confidence that God has got this. Like, nowhere in the Bible does it say, be a coward. Number one, if you have real faith, you know we'd win, that we have already won, that we are winning. Trust that plan. In addition to that, this is God's plan, and He's got this. And if you have real faith, not only can you walk with God on water, but He moves mountains every single day. But you got to believe. You got to get out there. You got to put your intention forward. Anyways, guys, I love you. This is actually the second cut of this video because the first one miraculously got corrupted. So I had to reshoot. But my main points today are look past Ukraine. It's just a bunch of media blah, blah, blah. No one cares, dude. It's already been decided. China gave it its blessing. Putin will take part of Ukraine at the very least. And that's it. Wake up. China in the East is kicking the crap out of the West. The signs of a declining westernized power structure are obvious for all to see. Whether or not it's you tuning in who can see this, it's economists, it's academics, it's historians, or it's just run-of-the-mill, average people out there that see what's obvious and look at their pocketbooks and realize that the value of the currency, it's not real because money isn't real. They're moving us to a new system, and this is why it's so important you learn about this stuff. And then also, I see so many of you struggling with money. People are like, Christopher, why do you talk about money all the time? Because it's the number one thing people are struggling with. Maybe you lost your job, or your income isn't high enough, or you've strategically relocated because of all the craziness that's going on. You got to get your money right, ladies and gentlemen. You got to create those cash flows like that couple that saved their house. The best way to do it, in my opinion, is at school, bitcoinrich.com. So get in. We teach the fundamentals, the intermediate topics, teach you about NFTs, teach you about the new diamonds in the rough potentially, those potential 1000x that I see in the blockchain space. And it's also those of you creating these new businesses that will not only generate cash flows, but have long-term success. For those of you that are successful business owners today, apply the same principles to your business to have a competitive advantage moving forward. Otherwise, honestly, man, you're going to lose out to AI. You're going to lose out to computers. You're going to lose out to a lot of innovation. And to be honest, a lot of these companies have unfair advantage. Like look at Tesla. Again, I don't get any government support for my companies, but Musk, he gets billions. Because again, the government has an incentive for him to further their own cause. And that's just how it works, guys. Life ain't fair. Nothing's fair about this world. So have faith, have courage, learn the skill sets that you need today. I love you guys. I'm Christopher Greene. Jesus Christ is King. I want to see you at school and get in before that promo code gets erased. It's going away today. So click the link below and get in. Join us. Ask me anything. Start with our fundamental video. Watch that little bonus video that comes after it. Watch all that content in sequence, then move on to the other topics and ask me any questions you might have. And I'll help you. I'll mentor you. I'll teach you everything I know. Anyways, guys, I love you. See you at school. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to join our world-class blockchain academy at bitcoinrich.com, enter the promo code, what is it, son? Lambo. Save $100 off today. Learn everything you can about Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the other hosts of blockchains, DeFi, smart contracts. Learn how to create those cash flows potentially. Change your life. Go all in with us at bitcoinrich.com. Link below. That's promo code Lambo. Get in today.
Join Bitcoin Rich today. Promo code Lambo.